Okay, this one, I really like this one and I hope it works. What you need is a little bit of water running, maybe turn that on afterwards. A plastic ruler or anything plastic, like a plastic rod, anything that's a little bit long and plastic, and some nylon material. So again, a plastic cloth, anything made that's synthetic, and it might work with a normal cloth as well, but if you've got a nylon t-shirt, then it works best. So I'm going to get the rod or the ruler, and I'm going to rub it in the nylon t-shirt. So I know it doesn't look like plastic, but this t-shirt is actually made from plastic fibres. And we're going to rub it really hard. What we're trying to do is we're trying to rub the electrons off of this ruler. Oh, that's right, and we'll rub them onto this t-shirt. We're going to see if we can make the water. Oh, hold up here. See what's happening to the water? What? Ah! And now it's stopped working because I touched water. Let's try again. Let's try another time. Let me angle this a little bit better. Okay. Give this another go. I'm gonna rub my t-shirt, rub the ruler really hard. Should work up a bit of a sweat. Oh, okay. Now let's see. Oh, do you see the water? What's it doing? Is it moving? Oh, can I make it move on this side? Whoa. Making the water bend. And that noise is just because the water's touching a different part of the sink. Making the water bend. Oh, right. So it seemed to work quite well that time. Was I rubbing it more that time? Should we try giving it a really steady rubbing? I'll try and do it for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I was counting a bit slow. Wow, is that bending more or less? Oh, and when I touch the water, it stops working all of a sudden. So what's going on there? So, the reason behind this is you've got these tiny particles inside your ruler that you can't even see with a microscope. They're so small, and they're called electrons. And there are lots of them. They don't really move around much on the ruler. They still stay pretty much still. But if I rub one plastic with another one, what you're doing is you're pulling some of them off. You're taking some of the electrons from the ruler to the t-shirt. And what that does is that creates a charge. It creates an electrical charge in here. It means that you've got fewer electrons on here, and the water, which has plenty of electrons in it too, has more than here. So they become electrostatically attracted. It's a bit like magnetism, isn't it? So they're not touching, it's still making a force. Ooh, it's wobbling a bit. I'm going to try and get really close without touching it. Whoa. Move it up. Alright guys, I really would like you to try this, and if you can tell me what materials you use to make this work. Maybe you could try with a metal ruler or a metal rod or a fork or a spoon or something made from glass. If mummy and dad help you, make sure that they don't break it, and try out different things and see if they work. In fact, I'm going to try that now. Should I try it with some wood? a wooden stirring spoon. Let's give this a rub now, try not to destroy this t-shirt. Okay. I've had this t-shirt for a long time. It's very precious. Okay. Will this work? No effect. How interesting. Why can't I get the electrons off the wood? I could do it with the plastic. What about in a metal? Let's give this a go. Okay, one more rub. And be careful with this. This isn't a very sharp knife, but if you're using a knife, be extra careful. And just going to rub it. Just the handle. I don't want to cut my t-shirt. Nothing. Wonder why that is. Well, in metals, we know that they can get hot very quickly, they get cold very quickly, and some metals can conduct electricity. And that's because the electrons inside the metals, again, they're too small to see, but they're in there, they just move around freely throughout the metal. They move around and they can flow through it, which means they're not stuck there and I can't pull them off with a plastic. So that's why it doesn't work. So, looks like this one's working best, but do try some other materials. You might even find you have some things that are plastic that you don't know. So we can find out, give them a rub on a nylon t-shirt and see if you can magically make the water bend. Just a little bit there. Hope you enjoy, guys.